Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the build. We are now on part 57 through 62 of our Batmobile build. I've already taken the liberty of cutting the box open with a hobby knife, but I haven't opened it yet, so let's open it together. Alright, well, packing slip in there. Oh, okay. Oh wow. Okay, so I kind of was expecting to see the hat one of these days. And it's a nice hat. Cool little Batman logo. I was not expecting to see this. What is this? Oh my god. That's awesome. Look at that. It's a little Batmobile. It's a very detailed Batmobile. It's even got a license plate. The tubes are painted red too. Look at that. That is cool. Wonder what scale is this? It's got 25 different languages on here. It doesn't have, yeah, it's just a warning. I don't have the scale in the box. It's 1/43rd scale. It says so on the packing slip. So this is a 1/43rd scale little Batmobile, looking really cool here. Alright, unexpected. Alright, here's our packs. Let me go. Let's see. Here's 57. Looks like some electronics. Got some LEDs and some cables. 58 looks much the same. Some cables and LEDs. And whatever these things are. 59 is a box with a mobile crime. We're putting the, oh my god, we're putting the computer together. We're putting the computer together that's in the trunk. So this must be the computer. Oh nice. I didn't know it lit up because these LEDs look like they go to parts of it. So there's 59 and 60. We've even got little colored parts for the computer. Yeah, I recognize the checker. That's from the front of it. Okay. Oh, that's the it's the gas tank. Look at that much right there. Okay, we're missing 62. We do not have 62. We have this. We do not have the parts. We have to contact customer service. I hate doing that. I'm bugging them. Yeah, it's the mount. It's part of a mounting bracket for the fuel tank, and it looks like some straps. Yeah, it looks like yeah, and we got those straps. Okay, so crap. Well, that stinks. Put that off to the side. I guess we're doing parts 57 to 61 today. So I'm going to reposition the camera and I'll be right back. Alright guys, it looks like we're just plugging in some LEDs. The turn signals. So we've got cable G here is the left turn signal. So that's going to plug right into the G slot here. Okay, that's plugged into the G slot. And that will just go like this. And then we have the H. So our black and white cables. They're all wrapped up like this. Alright, this is plugging into the H slot. I just had to unfurl it. Make sure what side is what. See the little contacts there? They're on the bottom. those are facing this way. We'll throw that one in the H slot. There. Gotta make sure they're lined up properly. Don't want to break any of these little contacts off. Alright. There we go. That's the right turn signal in. Left turn signal. And then we have J, which I think is the afterburner, he said? Yeah, it's the afterburner. So we take J and plugging that in. Looks like up front here. Yep, right up front. Right there. There we go. And that will be going to the back apparently. And that's it. These are model supports. What they call these. So that's everything in pack 57. Okay, for 58, it's more the same. We have 3 more wires to punch into the board here. We've got M here. Once I figure out what's the what, it's kind of all a mess. Alright, I got M plugged in. I'm sorry I didn't show that. Just, it was kind of a pain to get in there. This is apparently for the detectoscope. This one here, M. But that is plugged in. And I'm glad these are all labeled because we got wires going everywhere now. And, alright, we got... looks like E. And this is the rear turn signal. These are the rear turn signals, left and right. So E. This cable will go into E. There we go. E is plugged in. And that'll be one of the rear signal lights. And then F will be the other signal light. Alright, and that's F plugged in. So we got that going on. I'm so glad these are labeled. And that's it. These model stands are to rest your model in between builds so that the suspension doesn't wear out. I don't know. They go into the frame rails and they lift the model up a little bit. They're jack stands pretty much. I don't think I'll be using these, but I've got them. Alright, that was part 58. So let's move on to part 59. Alright, so pack 59 has us assembling a little bit of the mobile crime computer. We're putting the plaque on it. And we got 2 last wires. And this will finish off our board. So, first things... oh, we got some tape too. We're going to wrangle some of our wires. And we're going to tape them off. So, we need some AP screws, which I have right here. Probably best to do this from this direction. And it looks like we just put this like this. And we screw it in. Easy peasy. Oh, that worked. Okay, there is our mobile crime computer all labeled up. It is nice that they have little recesses in the back here to fit your screwdriver in, so you can screw those in easier. But there it is, fully labeled. Now, we had to put these 2 last LEDs into their positions on the board, and that's it. We're all wired up. And then I get to go through and tape some wires off. They provide tape, and not only tape, but instructions on what to do here. So I'm going to get these into place. I'll show you that in a second. Alright, so we got the I cable, which actually has 2 red LEDs attached. This I cable goes, oddly enough, into the I slot. If we can do that. There we go. That's in. Now we've got the K right here. Alright, the K is one single, looks like clear LED. And that goes right here in our final slot on the old board here. There we go. Pop that in. Alright, there we go. Now we've got all of our wires. Let me sit down. We got all our wires. Now we just need to wrangle them a little bit. Because we got turn signals for the back and front. Got headlights, I got taillights. Let's see here, where did she go? Oh boy. Where did you go? Oh, right here. We still have this one here. This goes to the light bar on the roof. That's what this one goes to. But otherwise, everything else here is plugged into an LED. So I'm gonna wrangle these off camera because it's gonna take a minute. And you don't want me going, here, where does this go? Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, well that was a experience. Everything's tied in though, or well, wrangled. So I got these taped off, I got these taped off, I got those taped off. The thing about this diagram is these labels are meaningless to us. And A is not A, B is not B, C is not C, ignore that. The colors of the wires are the same, and their position on the board is the same. So you have to kind of look at the board and go, okay, this blue wire comes out here, that goes to the back, okay, this wire here. I didn't do that, by the way. I just wrangled that in with the rest of these. I know it's a black, and it's this one right here. Anyways, so that's what I kind of did. I had to look at the positions on here and then go by that. But the front ones were easy. I just did these because there's 4 here and there's like 2 over here, so the rest have to go there, right? Okay. So now they want us to put batteries in, turn it on, use the remote, test the electronics, plug this in. The problem is I totally forgot to get batteries for my bat remote. So I do not have a battery to test the electronics. So we'll have to do that next time. I will, in the meantime, get a battery for this, and next time we will make sure that all the LEDs work. If they do not work, it doesn't look too hard to splice something in here. I mean, we could splice in an LED. Got a little resistor there. So I just hope they all work. In the meantime, I have to contact customer service. Anyways, that is it for this pack. You do get some leftover sellotape, so, you know, extra tape. All right, now we are on part 60. So I'm going to reposition everything, and I'll be back with that. Okay, it looks like we're putting the rest of this computer together. We have the top here. We have some clear pieces that go in there. And we got a bunch of stuff on sprues. We got those. We got these colored bulbs, like Christmas bulbs. They probably were. They show. And then we got some screws here. So the first thing we got to do, I got my sprue cutter here, is gotta put this thing in. And this thing just fits like that. Oh, there's a little schmutz. Oh, it's a little bit of sprue tree. I'll get that off of there. So, kind of wrecked the paint. That's okay. We'll just put that side towards the back, because this is kind of universal. So this thing just apparently sets in here, pops in like that. Oh, nice. There we go. All fit in. Okay, and then we're screwing these sections, these clear sections, into place like this. Some, looks like AAP screws. These metal-looking screws here. Looks like these kind of slide in here and stay nice. I say that. There we go. Kinda, sorta. There's no specific way they're supposed to go, I see. I just want to make sure that there is a beveled part that pops up, and I want to make sure that is facing up and out. There we go. I'll put these big metal screws on it. Alright, those screws, they went in something fierce. Be very careful with these. I managed to, if we could show this off, if the camera would focus, which probably won't. But there's a crack in here and there's a crack in here, so be very careful putting these screws in. Don't crack them up. I might go on the back side with a little bit of adhesive and fix those, not super glue, that'll fog up the clear. Just something else, some clear glue, and just tap those right there and there, because there are little tiny microfine cracks. Okay, now we are putting on these buttons, and these buttons have a very specific way to go. They alternate between blue and red, and they go into these slots here. And it starts with red, and it says it ends with black, not blue, black. So let's pop one of these babies off the sprue tree. They give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just enough for what we're doing here. So don't lose or break any of these. Alright, and these are toggle switches, so they probably, let's see how the diagram has them going. The diagram has them going this way. Okay, so we'll do it that way. And these just press fit, apparently, into these holes. Like that. There you go. Alrighty. Now we need a black one. Alright, that's the switches in place. The carpet monster almost got this red switch, but I was able to find it before it devoured it. So now we have to put on these, and they do give us extra of these because there's only one of each. But what I don't know is if they tell us the colors. Left to right, red, orange, silver, blue. Alright. Red, orange, silver, blue. Alright, that's easy enough. Let's grab one of these red ones off. Pop that on. Huh. That does not... Alright. I'm going to go get some super glue. Okay, I decided against super glue because it's way too close to these things. I don't want these to fog up. So I'm just going to use some Elmer's. Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit on a toothpick and put it in the recess there. There we go. Probably should have done that on camera, shouldn't I have? Oh well. We'll do the other ones. The red just goes in there like that. And here we go. The glue will dry clear, so you won't really see any of this schmutz there. Alright, so it was red, orange, silver, blue. Okay. A little more. Dab it in there. Right about there. There we go. Let's grab an orange. Okay, the orange one actually popped into place. For some reason the red one didn't. Maybe the other ones will pop into place too. Need a silver one. And that popped into place too. Oh, just this red one for some reason. Alright, and blue. Okay, they're all in there. The reason these are kind of difficult to get in here is because they're shaped like this. So when you push down on it, it just goes into your thumb. So I had to use a buffer here and push that blue one into place. That scratch there is from my from this. I accidentally jumped off there and scratched my bad computer. Okay, but that is it assembled. And all we have to do is get it into position on the car. And unfortunately, we have to flip the car upside down. Although we do have these nifty little Christmas ornaments left over. or lights. So I'm going to get this all into position. I'll be right back. Okay, so that's where the Bat computer just fits in. I think I'm actually going to put this on its side on the wheels here and see if I can't do it that way. Alright, there is our mobile crime computer in position, completely built, ready to go. Now we can move on to part 61. Oh, check that out. Cliff Robertson as Shame. Yeah, I forgot he was actually part of the villain lineup there. So cool to see that. Okay, part 61, we have our gas tank right here. You can see that's where our fuel line will be going into, that little peg there. And you can see where it'll be screwing into the car itself, or into the bracket. And we have the filler cap and the cap receptacle. And it's time to do the hardest thing we've done all night. Oh, there it is. There's part 61 done. That's it. That's all we're doing. So, we don't have part 62. I don't even know where the magazine went. But part 62 is going to be putting on a mounting bracket, mounting it on the car, putting the straps in place. That will be part 62 when we get it. Hopefully we'll get it with the next shipment after I give them a call. So let's reposition this. Alright, so we got the rest of our LEDs plugged into our board. We got the Bat computer assembled and mounted, and we got this filler cap on here for the gas tank. And that's going to do it for these series of builds. And we're moving right along. Hopefully soon we'll get some interior pieces and get some body pieces too. That'll be cool. Working our way to it. Alright guys, I want to thank everyone for watching and joining me for this build. And until next month, you guys take care.